Hi there, Clean Star. We'll peek at this door. Probably safe to open. I need to know what this guy's going to do. He's patrolling up there, so I could get International up to here. That's probably safe. We will want to take a look in this shop cap, but we don't have any money yet, so I think I use the free hack on this camera. And that's probably about as good as we can do this turn. So this guy should be patrolling back on a straight line, so this corner is definitely safe. We'll want to get Banks up to steal from him, I guess. This spot should be okay for International. So we've got a camera there, that's fine. We want to steal from him, so I guess we leave Banks here. And then we... So he'll be here. We can steal from Banks and then go up to this locked door. We use the free hack on this. Got a stationary guard there. I think I'm going to do a sprint toggle here. Just so that International is fine to be... I guess International would have been fine around this area anyway, but... I guess it doesn't really matter. This is going to be cover. I guess we peek from this tile to get the maximum vision on the room. And save AP for next turn. Let's take the camera database, I guess. Got one camera there, the rest of the cameras are deactivated. I think that's fine.
Investigating the area. I must be jumpy today.
Could have guards around here. If I peek from this tile, so this is fine. I can just get up to here safely. We do the diagonal move first in case there's people who see us from this kind of tile. That lets me get this console as well, which is good. There's a door here. I'm fairly confident that there's no one patrolling like this, so we didn't see anyone there. Let's see what Banks can see. This guy is unfortunately facing this way, which means he notices this door, which is not what I wanted. Hey there, Chrysotep. I think we don't mind him noticing the door anyway. This is probably a... Okay, so there is actually quite a bit this way. We know there's no camera here. We've seen 1, 2, 3 guards. So there should be one more on the level. I can afford to peek like that. This guy's not going to reach the door next turn. This guy should be patrolling, otherwise he wouldn't be facing there, so I'm not going to spend the AP to peek at him. This guy's clearly stationary. We close this door. I'm probably not going to be able to afford anything from this nanofab, but we can sell the items anyway. Probably going to be going fairly slowly given how much I have to hack and how little power I'm going to have. Starting with 0 is actually quite a big deal versus starting with 5. So this is easy. We know the net downlink. I really want that. Okay. So I need to get another 150, which I can get by selling International's Neural Disruptor, but I'd rather not have to get her all the way up here. So we'll move up here, steal from this guard. Hopefully we'll find a safe or two. This guard comes into the corner, so that's definitely fine. We're hacking this camera for sure. That's more power, which could be good. We found 2 safes, so there'll be 1 more safe. I guess we send International this way to get these safes, especially this one before the firewalls go up. And hopefully that means we can get money to get net downlinks so the banks isn't waiting around here on the way back from this direction. We definitely take the console, we'll peek through this door. That's the 3rd safe, so all of the money is in this direction.
Investigating the...
So he actually notices me there, even though I was in cover, but this looks like it's going to be the exit, right? So I don't actually mind him noticing me there, because I've got yellow tiles like this. Let's actually open the door and take a full peek. So that's just the exit. Then this spot is absolutely fine, so I can end the turn stealing from this guard. That doesn't get me to 650, but International has some stuff to do here. We definitely open this door. It's not noticed. There could be a camera here, but we've got tall cover. Actually, we know there's no camera because we've hacked the camera database, so all of this is fine. If there was a guard here, they would have noticed the door. So we just get to this safe. Let's hack that. I can sell this, so that's okay. There shouldn't be someone patrolling in here. I think we'd have heard if they were patrolling in here. There could be a stationary guard there. Let's take the console. We're going to need to hack the camera and this safe. So let's do the... I guess we can... It doesn't matter when we use the power to hack this. Hi there, Otani. There's a bunch more stuff to hack here, but I think this is fine for now. This guy might actually get in my way a bit, but he'll be on this file, I guess, so we can get past... No, he actually will be in the way because there's a wall here, so I can't actually get past that way. Watching the final mission on YouTube from the previous run. Yeah, I'll be uploading the one I did yesterday to YouTube fairly soon, but I have to actually... I've downloaded the VODs and I have to stitch them together, which is going to take ages because it's like 6 hours. Yeah, so this guy's actually blocking the routes. We'll just take 1 extra turn to get out there. I guess I'm okay here because he's going to go diagonally there. We're going to hack this camera first, so there's no stationary guard here. We're definitely hacking this safe. I can just hack this safe now as well. We've got the power for it. And that gets me out of this room just a little bit faster. And that gets me to net downlink, which is ideal.
Now we got nothing.
So he'll actually be blocking the other guard, but that's fine. I want to steal from this guard. There's no easy way to do that. I might need a sprint toggle. I think we're going to hack... if I go through this way, then I don't need to hack this camera again. That said, I'd like to take a look in the shop cat. Like, I'm probably not going to have enough money, but if I steal, like... So 650 for net downlink. Yeah, there just isn't actually enough money on the rest of the level to get this, unless I get the accelerator chip and the neural disruptor to the nanofab to sell them. Then maybe there's Wisp here. Hi, Shivix. So we're going to get net downlink here. I'll do that before I hack anything. Might as well put it on banks now.
Augment installed.
So we're allowed to do that even in the no items run. Augments are okay. I think we're hacking this camera. There's the other guard. Okay, so that's good to know. Then I might hack another thing just to get into this room, because otherwise this guy is going to be turning back, and then this door will be noticed next turn. So I guess we're going to hack another thing. If I sprint with International to get hurt on this tile, then I might be able to get into cover like here or something. Just thinking if I can distract this guard. Hey there, Data Vampire. Do I want to distract this guy? I'm not sure it's safe to do that. I might not even be heard on this tile. International will be going fairly slowly if I distract the guy to this spot and then hide here. On the other hand, I do have a circle to get round if I hack this power supply. I think we do it this way. So I need to be heard by this guy. He does hear that. He shouldn't hear this one then. So he'll come round either this way. So it should, his shortest path should be like 1, 2, then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 1, 2, 3, 4.5, 5.5, 6.5, 7.5. Neither way he actually gets to this point, so he doesn't peek and see me here. Either way, I'm in cover from him. And I guess we're gonna hack this thing so that Banks can get through the door. Yeah, so he reaches this spot. I can't steal with International. I guess I could have left the door open, right, so that Banks can steal on the next turn. I guess Banks can't actually reach there anyway, so that's fine. We might leave Banks here to steal next turn. Or like here. Either way, it takes me 2 AP to get to where this guy's going to be, so I'm going to move Banks like this. International can't be useful this turn. I'm not allowed to zap this guard because that uses an item. I guess we're just going to hack. The camera. And that wastes the net downlink. Yeah, we'll hack the camera next turn even though it's free this turn. Because I'd rather have net downlink.
I'm investigating. Must be imagining things.
I'm just trying to figure out if it's worth getting these two to the nanofab this turn, in this mission, so that I can see what Shopcat has. If I do that, then I'll be broke at the end of the mission, if there's like Wisp or something, but Wisp is so good. So we'll steal from this guard. I'm not allowed to use the pass card. I guess we hand this off to Banks. I want to send Banks up to steal from this guy. We'll probably hack this camera. And we can go to the nanofab on the way out, can't we? Yeah, because this is the way to the exit. So let's hack this camera. That's just the pass card, isn't it? So I can get up to this guy and steal this turn. Again, not allowed to take this pass card. Well, I'm allowed to take it and carry it, but not use it. Could be useful to scan in here, but we know there's no cameras because we've hacked a camera database. So I think I'm going to do a sprint toggle here so that this guy isn't going this way. Then we... So the objective must be here, right? Not sure whether it's useful to send International this way. We found Shopcat, we found Nanofab, we found all 3 safes. We found both guard elevators, so this will be guaranteed as an empty room, not even a camera there. There could be a console or something. We don't actually need any more power. So I guess we just send International up this way to maintain vision on guards and be ready to get the server terminal. Also, we can use International to distract some of these guards when the patrols are about to change. Yeah, there's the objective.
All right, we're having a look. I guess we just imagined it.
So we're definitely taking this. There won't be a camera in here. The guard won't be on the other side. So this is guaranteed safe. I'm playing without the additional security measures in objective rooms from the World Gen Extended mod. So it makes things a little bit easier in that regard. I think I want to distract this guy again, just so we can keep him under control.
I heard something.
This guy should come out this way. Yeah, that's fine. So I'll hide, like, here, I guess.
I'm investigating. I must be jumpy tonight.
Let's do another sprint toggle here.
Did you hear
Get him into this corner. He should be coming. Yeah, he should be going that way round, which is good. So I want to be heard by this guard so he has an interest point.
Did you hear that?
Now I can't get to here and end in cover, so I guess we do it this way. He should be facing diagonally, so I can distract him, but he won't be looking at this next turn. Guess we end here, and then this will be a notice tile, and I can get the objective and then get into cover. We'll hack this next turn for the AP. Unfortunately, I won't be able to run to distract this guy. Probably won't be able to. Maybe International can reach.
Guess it was nothing.
Oh, he's not actually facing diagonally. That's a bit unfortunate. If I sprint like this, he'll hear me.
I heard something.
So 4 is enough. Actually, this will work as well, won't it? Unless he notices me on this tile, and then I don't have a way out. So it's got to be like this. And then I'll take this and then hide here. So how far can I get up to? I can be heard by this guy, but not subsequently get into cover.
I heard something.
So we'll just do that as a regular sprint toggle. I need to know where he's going. But this is guaranteed to be fine, I think, because he doesn't reach me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.5, 8. So he actually can reach this point here. This spot is guaranteed to be fine. Actually, if he was coming this way, then he would go this way around because he'd be going for the door, wouldn't he? So this is almost guaranteed to be safe. His interest point has to be literally one of these 4 tiles. And if it's this one, then he'd go the other way. He'd go this way round. So it has to be one of these 3 tiles. So I'm almost certain that that spot is safe for International there. So we've got 2 guards that won't have their patrols changed when I do this. And now I have to hide. I guess I could have hacked this and then hid like here or something, but I think he hears that.
Investigating the area. It must be jumpy today. I must just be jumpy.
So hopefully this guy goes down.
All right, we're having.
Okay, that was his interest. That was his new patrol point.
Nothing.
Not gone very far. But International now needs to know what's going on, and it's probably. So this guy should be back to his normal patrol. We'll do a sprint toggle here, just so it's easier to get out of the room. I could do a sprint toggle here to control these two guards, but then I won't be able to peek to see what their patrols are. We'll save the AP from this. I think I just keep them distracted like this. This guy should have heard that as well. And then hide like here, I guess, or up here. This should be fine.
Investigating the area. I must just be jumpy tonight. Okay, we're checking things out around here. Yeah, nothing here.
So he comes up here.
We can't see
I haven't been noticed here, which is good. So I can do a sprint toggle again with International like this. I want to peek on this guy to know what he's doing. But I can get up to here, or like here, which is cover, and also do the peek with International. So that's probably the right thing to do.
Hey, what was that?
Being noticed here is fine, because then they have different interest points and they're more predictable. It's a bit harder to predict what the guards do when there's two guards with the same interest point, because they can get there and then turn around because they get in each other's way, but like this it's slightly more predictable. I think we want to distract that guard this way, just so it's definitely safe to be on this kind of tile. This guy's going to be here. I'll be able to get past him on the notice tile here next turn. Again, I can save this AP. Oh, it's Heck. Hi, Heck.
Looking around. Absolutely nothing going on. Okay, we're checking things out around here. Must be imagining things. Investigating.
So they're both looking away. I'm keeping International around here so that I have time to look in the server terminal. We've got a guard here. I'm going to do a sprint toggle to control him.
I heard something. So
that we know what he's doing. Then I can get through this door. That's guaranteed safe. Hey there, JC. If I don't sprint toggle here, then I have no way of knowing what he's doing. This way, we're going to bring him out here. We've already stolen.
Huh?
This is guaranteed safe. There's no guards close enough that would care about this. I guess we're going to distract these guys a bit more.
Did you hear that?
I don't need the AP from this yet, so we'll leave it like that.
Investigating the area. Yeah, nothing here.
Investigating.
Yeah, so you see how he walks like this and then back, which is a typical thing that guards do when they're about to get in each other's way. Game sounds and my voice are meditative. Sipping coffee and chilling. Yeah, I might get another coffee soon. So we should be safe to get through this door, right? Because this guy will be on this kind of tile. He won't. We knew where he spawned, right? He was here or here. I think this tile was where he spawned. So he wouldn't be, it'd be like 1, 2, 3.5, 4.5, 5.5, 6.5, 7.5 gets him to this tile. He wouldn't be stuck here facing this direction, so this was guaranteed fine. I can do a sprint toggle to keep them occupied as well. I guess no, there was no point me peeking because I knew what their interest points were already. We've got a camera on this room, so I know this is safe. Oh, you got the PhD spot. That's really good news, Heck. Congratulations. And there was the guy patrolling here, but we don't know what he's actually doing. Fortunately, if he does come through this door, then Banks has a cover spot to go through. I guess I should have thought about that a bit more. I might actually use the AP from net downlink now just to move Banks here. This door doesn't count as cover though, does it? I think this door doesn't count as cover, so if I hack this, then I can't quite get somewhere that would be safe from the guy coming through this door. I have a feeling there's a guy up here whose patrol should have changed. I don't know if he should have come through this door already, though. Oh, there's a very faint icon when you hover over here. Actually, there is an icon there, isn't there? Because you can see that. It does actually show the icon when I hover here. So I'm going to do this in the hopes that saves Banks. And then if the guard comes through here and doesn't see Banks, then I'm going to feel like a genius. Let's actually see what this is so I know whether it's worth waiting around. Data Blast. We will actually be able to afford Data Blast, so I might wait here for that. I guess I should have done a sprint toggle here to distract these two. Now I need to peek to know what they're doing. I guess that's okay. This spot's cover. This is cover. We know what these two are doing because I sprint toggled there. So I'll hide here with International.
Investigating area. Nothing.
So that guy goes back to his regular patrol. I really need to know what that guy who is patrolling through this door is now doing. I guess his patrol is still in this room. Or... no, I can see 5 guards, so the guy who came from here must be one of these guys, right? That's a bit strange. It must be one of these guys in here. One of these was the guy I distracted from this room. One of these was the guy patrolling in here. So the guy who was up here is one of these 3. So all of this is, please don't die. I'll try not to. I'm going to do a sprint toggle here, so I don't have to spend the AP on peeking on that guard. I'd like to know what this guy is doing. Banks can afford to peek there. He's going further up, so that's all fine. We'll hide here. That should be fine. Unless this guy's going to be stationary on this spot. But if he would be, then he would have an interest point, wouldn't he? So this is guaranteed fine, I think. One of these could be patrolling back up here, I think. So I'm going to play it safe and stay on that tile.
I must be jumpy tonight.
Yeah, so he's coming up but doesn't actually quite get through the door. That's fine. I'm going to do a sprint toggle there so that he's facing that wall. We do... oh, I've moved International away from this, but we're about to buy farewell neural disruptor. We hardly knew ye. This spot's absolutely fine. I guess I do it like this so I can afford to use... Well, I can't even peek. I can peek on this guy. He's going out there, that's fine. I'm not going to distract him. I need to know what that guy does. I need to know what this guy does. Well, oh, so we just manipulated him, so I do know what he's doing. Let's peek on him. Isn't that his original patrol? Did I not... I guess this spot is fine. This is slightly safer, so we'll end there. Data Vampire asks, isn't the site list an item though? So again, the rules are I'm not allowed to use inventory items. I'm allowed to carry them. I'm allowed to sell them, and that includes taking them out of the mission. So there's no rule saying I'm not allowed to carry this site list. It's just if it had some use in the mission, then I wouldn't be allowed to use it.
Looking around. Guess it was nothing.
So let's see what this guy's doing. That's an interesting place for you to be standing next turn. Well, I guess I'm fine with it. This guy should be patrolling back and forth through the door, because that's what we made him do. I'm going to leave Banks up there, I guess. I think we're about to get noticed by this guard when we do the shop cats. It is worth Data Blast. That's good for hacking, especially one with seed. This should be okay, but in principle this guy might be patrolling up through this door. I'm not 100% sure. We don't know that because we were distracting him for so long. We don't know what his real patrol is. Oh, that guy's actually gone back to stationary.
Okay, we're checking things out around here. I'm just a little twitchy.
That must be because he was one of the guards that we distracted while the objective was taken. I guess we sprint toggle this guy like there so that I can hide up here. I need to know what this guy's doing now. I guess I should have peeked that first, but that's actually fine. He's not going to see International there, so I got a bit lucky.
Investigating. Yeah, we got nothing.
And now we do a sprint toggle just so we know that he's not coming through this door. That new alarm level 4 guard is going out that way, so he should not be an issue.
Looking around. Guess it was nothing.
I think we can just sprint here.
Did you hear that?
So that is 100% for the mission, and we've already sold our items. We're not going to be able to afford this, but we're not allowed to buy it anyway. Unfortunately, this is where the Expert Plus Plus part starts being very damaging, because we start with 0 money instead of 500, and we have a 0.5 credit multiplier instead of 0.75, so it's going to take a while for us to get money to upgrade our agents. This nanofab is probably pointless. This vault is a good idea because we can get money from a vault. Hey there, Chrysotep. Security Dispatch and Detention Center are also nice to have on the map, especially, and all of these are one guarded missions, which is nice to see. I can't do anything in here, so we'll just go into the vaults. Could be a patrol through here. This is a bad room. I don't like this room. I guess I have to be in cover there, but let's take a peek through this door first. Again, could be a patrol through here, so I kind of have to hide here. I think this is the safest we can do with our agents this turn. Nothing to hack. So no one moving around. That is excellent news. Exactly what I wanted to know. Could have a camera in the corner. So we'll hit that with Data Blast because it costs the same, but it doesn't reset the golem. And net downlink is so good. This is the right direction for banks because I've got these two locked doors. So I guess I'm going to end up to here. I think we know that there's no one patrolling in here because we peeked in 2 turns consecutively. I need to do like this, open the door. In case it's noticed, then I have enough AP to get into cover. Might have been a patrol through like this door, but this is almost certainly safe. We'd have heard someone if they were patrolling this far, and I've got cover from the consoles, so we'll end the turn there. I think we definitely open this door. Good that it's not noticed. There could be a camera in the corner. Okay. So this door is the same as this one, but there's a safe. I'm going to peek at this door so I get a chance to Data Blast. I'm not sure which door I think I get more vision from this door most of the time. Okay, nothing here to hack. Could be a stationary guard on one of these tiles, so it's not safe for me to open that door, though. There could be like a stationary guard here. There'll be a door. No, this won't be a door. This will be like a that's the cubby hole for a nanofab. So I think I do need to peek there. Could be like a guard in this corner. Not very likely. Could be a guard here. I think that's all fine. This should be safe. There's nothing in this corner. This could be a good thing to Data Blast now. That's going to give Banks more AP. So now I still can't get into safety if I open this door, though. That's a bit of a waste. I'll golem this for free next turn, I think. Actually, if I use this now, then I get the extra AP, and I can use those 4 AP this turn, so this seems right. Yeah, so now that's fine. This is probably okay. This is very likely to be safe. We've got good cover here. Before we do anything else, let's take a look to see what the augment here is. Chameleon movement, irrelevant to us because we're not allowed to cloak. There could be a door here, yeah. This looks like an empty room except for the safe. I'll move Banks before I decide whether I want to hack that safe this turn. Lots more doors here, and there's another door up here as well. Could be a camera there. Just want to go really safe. That's fine. Got a stationary guard here. I can get past him on his notice tile. I think we do hack this. Just so that I can open this door. If that was noticed, I can get into cover here, so that's fine. I'm not necessarily safe to step here, but we can take a peek. How many safes have we found? 1, 2, so there'll be a third safe. It could be here, or that could be a shop cat. I think International is probably okay to run here. Then again, if I get this far and someone hears me in this room, that could be quite bad. When we've only seen one guard, so I'm not gonna run. I guess I'm gonna peek here. That's a safe. We'll get this another time, I think. That's the exit. This door is almost certainly safe. I'll open that.
Did you see that?
Okay, so I need to step here now. Hopefully that's not noticed. There could have been a camera there, which would have been quite bad. I think that would have been... hey there, Chesto. I can hack this for the AP, though. Yeah, I guess I should have done that and peeked earlier. We'll steal from this guy now, maybe. Kind of want to open this door and then step back here so that I can peek through this and get full vision on this room. So I'll leave this door open so I can do a... No, that's bad actually, because now if I step here it's noticed. So I have to do it this way. Yeah, this is the second mission. Yeah, I decided to put the chat on the video so that when I put it on YouTube that me responding to people in the chat doesn't make 0 sense.
Looking around. Nothing.
Alarm level 1. Additional
This is
cameras
probably a dead end, but I can steal from this guard now. I think I open this door to get a proper peek. There's a camera in that corner, but no door, which is the important thing. If there's a door here, then I need to explore further in that direction, but this should be okay. Could be stuff going on up here. I think we're always safe on this tile. So that's just a camera. Could be something here. Probably not. We've found 2, 3 safes, so there won't be a safe. There's a door here. I don't know how worth it is to get all the way around here just to see that. We are going to have to hack this camera, but we'll move International so that we can hit more things with the data blast. We peek but don't necessarily open here. I think there's actually never a captain here, but there won't be anything else to hack in here, so I don't need to do a full peek. I guess now that I have the AP, I can get up to here. No, oh, this is seen, right? So I'll distract this guy up here. That lets me pass this way a bit faster, so that's probably just worth doing. Could be a camera there. How many guards have we seen? Just 2. I don't like that. I don't like that I've only seen 2 guards. We have to hack this, so we'll do that with Golem, I think. This guy's not going to reach this spot, so I'm okay to peek like this. Okay, there is nothing here. I guess we move international there.
Looking around. I must be jumpy tonight.
We definitely open this door. It's not noticed, so this is all fine. I don't have a vault access card, and if I had one, I wouldn't be allowed to use it. But having scanned this is good, because if necessary, I can net downlink it. And getting this amount of money on Expert++ is welcome. This guy's here, so I can't easily... I guess I can hack this to get more AP. We know what this guy's doing. This guy should be going back to stationary in this room. Oh, I can actually steal here. That's good. I'm not allowed this pass card. Nothing else to hack here, so I might as well do that. Yes, I've been blessed by the net downlink
Guess it was
gods.
nothing.
In my run yesterday, I managed to get 3 net downlinks for 3 agents. It was pretty good. This should be safe to run. There's no guards anywhere around here. Yeah, there was net downlink in the first mission. This one's like chameleon movement, which is useless, but I'm not necessarily safe to run here, but I'd like to get through this door, so I think I'm gonna hack this. And that's it for this turn. We definitely open this door. We know that there's 2 more guards actually, but we have to open this, and I've got enough AP to get into cover. So there's a console. I don't see if there's a camera in this corner. There's nothing else I can do here. I'm gonna have to distract this guy further in. Hey there, Willow. Good to see you again. Yeah, I've just got to hide here, right? And then I can distract this guy onto this kind of tile and hide here. We close the door so that he closes the door. It's going to be safe to run with International here. And this is also safe. Nothing to hack here.
Okay, we're investigating.
Yeah, so he doesn't notice banks there.
There's nothing
It's
here.
not going to be safe to do a sprint toggle because this guy will have returned to his stationary point and he could hear it. Oh, I've got a notice tile here, so that's what we use, right? If this guy has reached his spot, I could actually open this door, but if he hasn't, then the other guy will notice this. I think he should have gotten back here. Well, he's had 2 turns to do it, hasn't he? Yeah, so this guy should be facing away. I can afford to peek, but I think I just do it this way, so only this guy notices. He'll go up there to look at this door, and then I can hide here. Guess this spot is slightly better in case he's here facing this way and peeks and notices me, so I'll be like this. He's gonna be peeking on this file. So this spot's actually in cover from him. Even if he does peek in the wrong direction, International is guaranteed fine there.
Okay, we're checking it out.
Yeah, so he peeks like
I must
this.
be jumpy today.
Alarm level 2. Firewalls increased. Data security enhanced.
Is it worth distracting him for another turn? I can use sprinting with International to do that, so I'd rather just get through this door. This was only noticed by this one guard, and I'm pretty sure no one was patrolling through this door, so this is guaranteed fine. This is tall cover, so even if there was a camera here, this would be not seen. Now I need this guy to hear International. Unfortunately, I can stop sprinting here. This spot's slightly better, in case I want to get this safe. My laptop battery is low. I must have unplugged something. Hold on, let me check. Okay, that's solved. I must have switched off the laptop at the plug socket, so it was on battery for no good reason. Yeah, we end the turn there.
I guess we just imagined it.
I don't know about cameras in this corner, so I'm going to take this safe again. If there is a camera, then this should be cover. There won't be a guard on this kind of tile seeing this one. That's fine. So I need to... Ooh, this looks like a spot for data blast. Should be safe for me to open this door. If it's noticed, then I can step here, so I get a full peek. I'll do the data blast next turn. We need to do another sprint toggle here,
I heard something.
so I can get up to here and get the console. Unfortunately, that means that International can't distract this guy next turn, because the sprint toggle will be hurt by this guy. But Banks should be through this door by then, so that's fine.
Investigating the area. I guess I'm just a little amped.
Okay, this is happening. We're fairly sure there's no patrol in here, so this spot should be absolutely fine. There'll be a stationary guard here. We found 3 safes, so there won't be a safe, but I can try and steal from this guard. Can't safely open the door. If I step here, then I can't get into cover after opening the door, so I'll do it like... I'll stay where I am, and then do a sprint toggle into this corner next turn. There could be another door and shop cats, so sprinting him into the door also lets me take a full peek next turn. Oh, this guy's facing this way, so I can actually use this door as a distraction again. This will be cover from the door and from his path. Nothing to hack here.
Investigating. I must be jumpy today.
I want to keep him occupied. The longer I keep him occupied, the easier it's going to be for Banks to get back this way. So I open the door from this tile. Oh, I forgot to do a sprint toggle. And I can't hack anything now.
Did you see that?
That was a mistake. There is nothing in here. And I can't distract him up here, unfortunately, so this is going to take an extra turn because I forgot to sprint. Actually, I know what to do. If I'm here, then he'll turn diagonally. I'll have enough notice tiles to get around him. Probably not enough AP, though. But I think this is the right place for Banks to hide. Baguette is an English word.
I must just be jumping tonight. All right.
Yeah, so he's turned to face this way, which is what I wanted. Because now I can step
Hey, what
here,
was that?
do the steal this way. And he's going to walk up here and peek. So Banks is actually fine there and I can get out next turn. We distract this guard once more.
Did you hear that?
I guess this is fine.
Okay, we're investigating. Guess it was nothing. Yeah, nothing here.
Alarm level 3. Additional
So he's all the way down there. I don't care about him.
invasion recommended.
This guy's going to go back to where he was. We're not going to get noticed on this way. So I just need to distract this guy one more turn or so.
Did you hear that?
And let's get this safe now. I'm going to step here so I can sprint him into this room next turn.
Looking around. I guess we just imagined it.
Yeah, this is fine. So he'll hear me to this tile. I can get through this door. Let's just end the turn peeking so I can spy on him next turn.
Investigating the area. I guess I'm just a
So he
little
should be going back up to this room. We've now stolen from everyone, gotten all of the safes, done the objective. That's all fine. So the last thing to do is distract this guy so we can get to the exits. Let's close that door.
Warning.
Oh. Can't use the hotkey there. So I can do a sprint toggle to get this guy into this corner. I think that's not heard by this guard, but maybe it is. If it is, I can use Banks to distract him.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, so it's just that guy who hears this. We just need to be in cover here.
Nothing. I heard something.
That's going to keep this guy in this room, but actually I can just get all the way out anyway, so I didn't need to do the distraction there. Okay, that's 100%. Monster has a vault access card that I'm not allowed to use, so there's no point buying that. We're probably going to do the security dispatch next. Nanofab is good for augments. We've already got one good augment. Chisto wants to do an E++, no items, 30 seconds time attack. Good luck to you, Chisto. Probably the security dispatch, I guess. Detention center could be okay, but we can't really afford upgrades for agents so easily on Expert Plus. Upside of doing the nanofab is we're nearer to FTM missions on day 2. I guess we do the nanofab, but before we'll go in, we'll upgrade speed on both agents. and then do this one